Women all over the world have long suffered from the agony and discomfort of yeast infections. However, women who gain the proper knowledge also gain power over the infections. This article has all you need to know. Always wear fresh clothing after physical activity. This can help you reduce the moisture on your body, which can prevent yeast infections. Working up a sweat creates a warm, moist environment on your skin. Humid environments help yeast grow. You need to wear natural, preferably organic fabrics when possible. These fabrics reduce sweating because they are more breathable fabrics. Do not purchase things made from spandex or nylon if you can avoid it. These fabrics trap moisture. Believe it or not, stress can trigger yeast infections. Stress can hamper your immune system, leaving you vulnerable to infections of all kinds, including yeast infections. Seek medical advice if you think a yeast infection is occurring. Do not allow the infection to get worse than it needs to be. Do not delay in seeking medical advice. Ibuprofen and aspirin can both mitigate yeast infection suffering. Everyone is different, but if you experience pain, it can make your daily life rough. Do not douche. Although you might think you are doing good to clean the area, in actuality the body has its own way to control this issue and keep it in balance. Yeast overgrows when balance is off. It is a good idea to keep the area clean, although soap and water will do the trick. Keep away from scented products around your vagina. Scented soap and deodorants may result in irritation and may cause infections. Also, stay away from scented feminine hygiene products. Furthermore, be sure to avoid using colored toilet paper, as it contains harmful dyes. Stay away from fancy underwear if you have a history of yeast infections, even when they look really nice. Traditional cotton panties mean dryness, while nylon and lace retain moisture. Yeast thrives in warm and moist conditions, so opt for cotton if you want to prevent yeast infections. Cotton underwear will help protect you from yeast infections. Synthetic fabrics trap moisture, making it easy for yeast to thrive. Also, be sure to change into clean underwear after you exercise. This will keep you healthy and free of yeast infections. You can transmit a yeast infection to someone else quite easily. Abstain from sex at least a week after your infection is cured. If you have a throat or mouth infection, make sure anyone you interact with doesn't touch the infected areas. To properly cleanse your vaginal area, use a soap specifically engineered for that area. Lots of them are available for sale. They are formulated to keep the balance of a woman's body in check and will keep the area from becoming dry or unbalanced. Using them instead of regular soap can help prevent yeast infections. If you get a yeast infection and you have sexual intercourse with someone, both of you need to be treated. The infection passes between you and it can be hard to cure the yeast infection. Condoms can help reduce the risk of spreading a yeast infection. Always use unscented products in your genital area. These can disrupt the pH around the area of the vagina, causing a yeast overgrowth. These types of products are also able to mask odors which can indicate a bacterial infection that requires medical help. Always wear breathable underwear in a natural fiber if you are prone to yeast infections. Cotton is a natural fabric that absorbs moisture and humidity, and thus, prevents bacteria from growing. Those that suffer from multiple yeast infections should plan on purchasing multiple pairs of cotton underwear and put forth an extended effort to keep them nice and clean. When you're especially damp, use a pen liner to ensure dampness stays away from your skin. Choose clothes that contain cotton and other natural materials. Natural fabrics allow skin to breathe, preventing heat and moisture buildup. Moist and warm environments are preferred by yeast infections, so wearing clothes made from natural materials can minimize infections from occurring. Many women know all about how irritating a yeast infection can be. Everyone is different, and there are a variety of ways of dealing with yeast infections that will suit each individual's situation. Apply the advice from this article and you will be much better informed about yeast infections. Please check out the link in description to acquire important information on how to keep your yeast infections cured within very short time.